Good morning and welcome to a wonderful Wednesday. We are here yet again for our weekly read aloud, and we are going to jump right into it. It is December, and so we are ready for a little bit of holiday reading. Today's book is a fun book. It is called The Crayons Christmas. And if you are familiar with the Crayon books, we have a series of books from them, Mr. Drew Daywalt, The Day the Crayons Quit, and then The Day the Crayons Came Home. So it's really a cute little series. If you don't know about it, check them out. But today we are going to be reading The Crayons Christmas, and stay tuned because we do have an activity for you to do once we are done listening to our story. So again, The Crayons Christmas by Drew Daywalt. Here we go. And there is a lot of dialogue, a lot of conversation with the crayons. So we call that personification, where things that are not alive come to life and they start talking and stuff. So the crayons are going to be doing a lot of the talking. Here we go. The Crayons Christmas. I thought we talked about this. So already the crayons are conversating. One snowy December day, Duncan was making Christmas cards with his crayons when the mail carrier brought a letter, only it wasn't for him. To Peach Crayon, apartment 4, crayon box, Duncan's room, on the bookshelf next to the weird pen holder, from Mom and Dad. Uh-oh. There we go. So this is where it gets interesting because now we've got to go in and get the letter. Christmas greetings from Florida. Oh, Peachy Pie, you always were my shy one, so I've sent you some clothes. Now you can give Duncan back his underwear. Have fun playing dress up, my naked baby, and Merry Christmas. Love, Mom. So this was the card, and now they sent the Peach Crayon some clothes. So my job is to take that crayon and get them dressed. Duncan and his crayons spent the next day playing in the snow. Yay, clothes! I think the snowman's nose should be a banana. I don't care at all what you think. So the Peach Crayon finally has some clothes that his mom and dad sent him. Feeling snowed out, but suddenly very Christmassy, the crayons headed inside to warm up and get out of the decorations. So now it's time to do some decorating. And there is the Christmas stuff for the decorating. All right, so now we're going in and we're getting the Christmas stuff. So here are some of the ornaments that they are going to be putting up. Cute, cute. You know I'm candy, right, Duncan? And you know you're supposed to eat candy, right? Because last time I checked, people didn't hang candy on the tree 10 years in a row. I'm older than you are, kiddo. Now, will someone please eat me and end this madness? And the silver crayon said, free at last. I was in there a whole year. Because we usually don't use the silver until around Christmas time. So the candy cane, here we go. So the candy cane is being hung on the tree every year for 10 years. And he's ready to be eaten. And the silver crayon is just happy to be out the box because it's Christmas time. The next day, as Duncan and the crayons decorated the house, they heard a knock on the door. Can I please not be on the back of the tree facing the wall this year? Said one of the Christmas ornaments. Oh, look at me. I'm a stocking. And the turquoise crayon is stuck to the stocking. Oh, brother, I wish I'd melted to underwear instead. Oh, dear. There we go. It was the mail carrier with another letter. This one was addressed to Beige Crayon. Beige Crayon, the crayon box, top of the bookshelf, Duncan's room. Beige, Senior, Cranton, Pennsylvania. So there's the letter. All right, so now we got to get his letter. Hello, Beigey, my dear boy. I heard you're allergic to gluten now from coloring and all that wheat. But don't worry, I'm sending you my world-famous, top-secret, gluten-free Christmas cookies and hot chocolate recipe. Merry Christmas, lots of love, Dad. And on the back, it's that recipe. So here's the letter. All right. And you know what? The next night, they made Beigey's dad's world-famous top-secret gluten-free Christmas cookies and hot chocolate. Just as they set out the cookies and cocoa, another letter came in the mail. This one was from Gray Crayon, who was away visiting his family. And look who finally got a chance to soak and melt away. Ah, feel that stress just melt away. It's the candy cane. Duncan's Crayons, the crayon fort, wherever Duncan left it. From Gray Crayon, Graceland, Tennessee. So there's our new letter. And there's the candy cane melting all his troubles away. And here we go. Ah, so here's our card. Hey, Duncan, sorry I won't be able to make it home this year. I'm celebrating Hanukkah with my family. If I don't, I always get a little sad and gray around the holidays. Ha! Get it? A little gray? Because oh, never mind. Anyway, here's a dreidel. Happy spinning, Merry Christmas, and Happy Hanukkah, Gray Crayon. Dreidel. All right, so now we have to make a dreidel because that's what was sent in the mail. After such a great present from Gray, the crayons remembered they had some presents of their own. Oh man, you win again. I don't know how you do it. A work of art, a triumph, a masterpiece, my greatest work yet. Yes, sometimes wrapping gifts is a work of art. Just as the crayons, deck the halls with lots of crayons, fa la 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 la. With the presents all wrapped, it was time to go caroling. There are all the crayons. Just as the crayons came home from caroling, the mail carrier delivered a big package for Chunky Toddler Crayon. Oh, and I ordered this Christmas gift online. That's how it works, right? You order gifts for yourself? It's not? Oh, sorry. Well, the good news is that we can all play with it. Open it and see. All right, let's see what we got in the package. It says the Great Crayon Holiday Race. The simple goal is to get from start to finish. You roll a 6-sided dice and move a counter that number of spaces. And if you land on a special space, you follow the directions on the space and move your piece accordingly. And so here is what he ordered. This cool Christmas game. that everyone can play. Finally, it was Christmas Eve, time for the big Christmas play. After the play, at the end of the night, there was a package waiting for them at the front door from the North Pole. But it wasn't from Santa. To Duncan and everyone back home. From Esteban, the Magnificent, and Neon Red too. Oh, we gotta go in here. Let's see. Wow. Here we go. Hey, Duncan, remember how I always wanted to see the world? And you know how Neon Red is a total expert. Well, Neon Red has been taking me everywhere. Here's a map we made of our trip. We were hoping to get back before Christmas, but sadly, we can't because we're helping this old guy light his sleigh to deliver gifts to some kids he knows or whatever. Merry Christmas from far, far away. Love, Esteban the Magnificent and Neon Red, also pretty magnificent. Kind of cool, huh? All right. Duncan was happy that his crayons received such wonderful gifts. All he had were letters from Gray, Esteban, and Neon Red saying they wouldn't be home for Christmas. That made him sad, and no one in the world noticed or cared. Except for the crayons. In this season of giving, they decided to give back to the boy who had always given them love, respect, and even a home. Merry Christmas, Duncan. Love, your crayons. Yay! The crayons didn't forget about him. They wished Duncan a Merry Christmas. I had to show the very last page. Look, the candy cane finally got eaten by the dog, and he says, "Yay, finally!" The end. The Crayons Christmas. It's a lot going on in here, but a very cute book. So your assignment for this week is to create your own letter to someone. Dear blank, thank you for the blank you gave me. I really like it because love, and you put your name here. So this could be Dear Santa. This could be Dear Mom or Dad or Grandma or Aunt. Thanking them for the gift that they gave you. It could be for Christmas. It could be for Kwanzaa. It could be for Hanukkah. And it just gives you a little template to write a thank you letter. Kind of like the crayons were doing and receiving from their friends in our story today. All right, so make sure you write some thank you letters. C for proud, MPS proud.